I can have a marketing strategy. Well, good. So did Apple. Oh, good. So I'm the same as them. That's the trivialization, how we all systematically delete ourselves from our own business.
Hi, David, and thank you for joining us today from Vancouver.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm looking forward to our conversation. I'm full of a lot of things, so let's hope a golden nugget falls out today.
Absolutely. I'm sure there'll be several, David. I have faith.
For the entrepreneurs that understand why it's important now, and that they don't want to trivialize who they are and pull themselves out of the equation in the business.
Yes.
Where do they start? What is the first question they should be asking themselves to start down this journey?
Can I be controversial?
Absolutely.
You have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself if you have any dignity and self-worth. Is there any reason for you to exist other than making money? Do I stand for anything? Do I deeply respect the people who buy from me? And if most of those answers come up as zeros, commodify your business and target your price and hit numbers. When you said after 10 years, you started to look at your business and say, what do we stand for? Well, here's the thing. The mistake people make is they go out and read a book. They go to a conference and they listen to somebody very, very smart who's ahead of them. And then you start adopting traits from other people that don't natively exist within you. Imagine if Paul McCartney did that, and instead of singing like him, he started to sing like somebody else. Where would he have gotten? If he believed he should be somebody in a different voice, in a different way, would the Beatles have existed? He had to own who he was, what he had, and simply focus on that and have the self-esteem to stand up and say, I don't care what anybody else is doing. I sing this way. This is what I do. For you guys and for any business, if you've been in it for 10 years or 5 years or 0 days, if you're Steve Jobs in a garage with nothing behind you, do we honestly believe Apple started with nothing behind him other than an idea? He didn't start at zero. So at 10 years, you have to look back and realize everything you've manifested is a direct result of your values, how you've connected to your market, how you talk to me, how you've done everything. The mistake people make is they read a Richard Branson book and start trying to impose and adopt his values on top because he's worth $1 billion and I'm not. So if I do what he did, I will get to where he is. So if I sing like Paul McCartney, I'll become Paul McCartney, right?
I love that. And it comes back to being true to yourself and the belief that you mentioned at the very beginning. I love that.
And Paul McCartney is an outlier. He is an anomaly. And I know that because there are 8 billion people and one of him. He is an anomaly. Now, why is he an anomaly? He has an innate skill and ability within him that I can't learn no matter what I do. There's nothing I can do to get his voice. That's impossible. I can't get it. I can't wrestle him down to the ground and rip his larynx out and stick it into me. I can't get it. There's nothing I can do. Look at your business this way. What do you do that nobody else can do? That exists. And I'm telling all entrepreneurs, you have that. No matter what, you have that. Now think about how slight that is. If you took Paul McCartney's lungs and put them down on a table and put them beside mine, they would look exactly the same. There would be absolutely no difference. But they're very different, aren't they? The way his voice sounds. Now let's go one step further. He has been writing songs for 75 years now? And people still like them. He sold out a concert tour 3 years ago in about 5 minutes. Now I could be wrong on that. It might have taken 20. But he sold out a global thing in 20 minutes. He can perform, he can sing, he can write, he can do all of these things. Now again, I can write songs. They're horrible. I can sing. It's horrible. But I can check those boxes. So as you're sitting in your business and go, well, I can write a business plan. Okay, so did Richard Branson. Okay, good. I'm good. I'm the same as him then. I can have a marketing strategy. Well, good. So did Apple. Oh, good. So I'm the same as them. That's the trivialization, how we all systematically delete ourselves from our own business. That's the deepest belief system based on innate abilities that you have to have the foresight and trust to find and believe in, because it is that slight, it is that different, that small, and it's very easy to delete yourself. It's very easy to become non-existent in your own business, and you wake up at 50 and go, how did I get here? I hate this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a great analogy. That really is.